I broke my shoulder blade 5 days ago. And this is the story. Thursday morning, January 8th, I woke up to a beautiful 8 inches of fresh new powder. 8 inches of powder, this is probably the most we've seen all season here in Brian Head, so I was hyped up, ready for a good day. Visibility was not great. I was actually with 2 groups that day. The first group had to go in because of a different injury-related incident, and I met up with the second group, and that's when we decided to ride over to Chair 5, which has some of the best terrain in Brian Head. We decided to go over to Devo's Pitch, which is the steepest terrain we have in Brian Head, actually. And this was the first time all season that I have hit this specific run. So I was taking it a bit cautious, but not too cautious, as you know me. I jumped off of the cliff. It's called the diving board. That's what the locals know it as. I was going very fast, also riding back seat. That's when I came up to what typically is about a 5-foot drop. Because of weather conditions and the 8 inches of powder we had, what is normally a 5-foot drop turned into more like a 15 to 20-foot drop. And because of visibility, I didn't really see it until I got closer. So I'm coming up to this huge drop and I see a baby tree. So naturally I avoid that baby tree and I push off to the left. And then because I'm falling off basically a cliff, I didn't want to land in a face plant, so I decided to go for my back. And unfortunately for me, there was a log right under the snow pointing straight up, about 4 inches in diameter. It smacked me straight in the middle of my scapula, or my shoulder blade. Initially I thought, shoot, that really hurt. Maybe I broke it. And then I thought, oh, it's probably just bruised or maybe dislocated. I'm not gonna get too worried about it. I actually found a picture of Devo's Pitch from a couple years ago, and you can actually clearly see the log that I hit. I think there's a knot in the log that pokes up, and that's specifically what I hit. I'm 90% sure that log is the one that I ran into. Called Ski Patrol. Ski Patrol got there. Shout out, appreciate you, man. He came and helped me out, and we decided to go down to the Ski Patrol room to go get it checked out. I did not take the toboggan because I'm not a wimp. No, just kidding, because a shoulder injury laying down in a toboggan would have hurt a lot. So I decided just to ski down. It wasn't too bad. We got to the patrol room and we came to the conclusion that it was either broken or dislocated and that I should go to the ER as soon as possible. So I go down to the ER, get an x-ray, and the doctor ultimately tells me that I broke about 1/2 an inch of the very lower section of my scapula off. I have a free-floating bone in my back right now. The doctor said that I need to be off of it for about 3 to 6 weeks. Knowing me, I'll probably be off of it for about 3 weeks, give or take. Obviously, I want to get back on the snow as soon as possible, but I am going to be taking it careful. I'm not going to be doing double backflips or cork 7s or anything until I'm fully healed, which will probably be around the 6 to 8 week mark. But until then, we're going to be healing up, resting, and continuing to make good content for you guys. I've got ideas. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, man, I think it's important that I just keep a good mentality about this situation and good positive outlook that it could have been much, much worse than it actually was. It could have been my spine, or I could have snapped my hip or something. Could have been a lot worse, man. I will take a shoulder injury over a leg injury any day. Man, injuries suck, dude. I want to go ski, bro. I've never been this cooped up before.